Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly advised. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team and the defense team and Mia on May 30th, 2025. Numerous explicit words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced reading of Mia's testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial. The source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. Listen at your own discretion.
Did you call the other employee's family?
Yes, I was surrounded by them. And everyone referred to each other that way.
You dated an employee?
Yes, Matt Beep, the sound engineer.
Were you and Matt able to hang out together, normally?
No, we had an apartment together in New York, but we were rarely there at the same time.
Why did you go to South Africa?
Puff told me to accompany Cassie. She was shooting movie.
What happened there?
Cass had caught Puff cheating on her with Gina. She was devastated.
What were her interactions with Mr. Combs?
They were on the phone. He is in Miami. Then she stopped answering the calls.
I'll read the blue messages, KK. Ms. Coram, and you read the gray. That's you. She wrote, PD wants to talk to you. Who's that?
Puff.
Audio call not completed?
I wasn't answering the calls, but I spoke with Puff. He threatened to kill me.
What else did he threaten you with?
He said he was firing me. He said I had to leave and fly back. And he threatened to kill me.
Ms. Coram wrote, I need to talk to her, not sure what to do. He needs you to call him now or you don't have a job. How did it make you feel?
Desperate, terrified, and really, really sad.
Did you answer KK's calls?
No, I texted back that I had been asleep. It sucks to wake up to this every morning. I'm being *T on from all sides. I'm in a F*C caked up spot.
And what was KK answer?
She wrote, can you call me what you get a chance? I wrote, I'm having anxiety attacks and night fears.
About who?
Puff.
Who are these WhatsApps with?
Puff, I screenshot them. I've had other phones since.
What did Mr. Combs write?
If you don't call me in 2 minutes, I'm going to tell everything. You're fired. Fuck ABC and their lawyers. Let's go to war.
What do you think he meant by tell everything?
He'd tell Cassie about the sexual assault.
What do you think he meant by fuck ABC?
I had written a show based on my life as an assist. It hit the press, the most I ever got. He was threatening to take that away.
Did the show ever air?
No.
What did he write now?
Call me now, now. Then don't ever call me again. I wrote back that I'd been asleep.
Is that the end of the screenshots?
Yes.
What's this?
My email to Puff, then to KK.
What did you write?
I'm really sorry, Puff. You know I love you, smiley face. I paid for my own flight. It will cost to change it. I'm sorry to ask for the money. I'm sorry. I want to make sure you are good. At the end of the day, regardless, I love you.
Why did you send this?
He told me to return. Then he told me to stay. I couldn't afford the change fees. I told him, Cece says she really need me right now, but of course I'll do whatever you want. I love you.
Who is CC?
Cassie.
Why did you write that?
Because I worked for him. To him, that's all that mattered.
Why did you CC Miss Coram?
Because I needed an answer. I was in limbo.
When you got back from South Africa, where did you work?
The office in LA.
Did you have less access to Mr. Combs?
Much less.
Did it make you jobs easier or harder?
It made it almost impossible. I needed his okay for everything, but I couldn't get any responses from him.
How did it make you feel?
Defeated.
What is this?
A note for HR to me.
What was the date?
March 31st, 2011.
Miss Smyser, can we take the document down? I think it needs further redaction.
What was happening?
I was suspended without pay.
What had happened?
He came in and didn't see I have laid all the options out. He started ranting. I tried to point to the other options.
Who was this with?
James Cruz. He worked for Puff in like a managerial role. He asked for tickets. I wrote back, Puff is currently firing me right now. He wrote back, LOL. I wrote back, no, seriously, sad face.
What is this?
Email D-Rock to me, March 25th, 2011.
D-Rock asked, what happened?
I wrote, he went batshit crazy about his shirt.
Where was Puff?
With D-Rock going to the doctor and some other errands. I asked D-Rock to give me a heads up before they came back so I could be out of the way.
What did HR tell you?
Puff wanted me suspended without pay. And I was...
Mia, does this memo document the reasons you were suspended?
No, HR told me Puff said I was being insubordinate.
Did you get other documents like this from HR?
Yes.
How did they make you feel?
So sad that I did something wrong.
Did you continue working for Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Did you feel you could leave your job?
That wasn't a thought. I tried to run away before and it didn't work.
Did you feel you could get other jobs?
Oh no. He would have made sure I was scared of him.
When did you try to run away from your job? New Year's 2010 to 2011. Where were you?
St. Bart's.
Who was there?
Me, Puff, Kim, the kids, some others.
Where did you stay?
A yacht that Puff chartered.
What did Mr. Combs ask you to do?
To count the money in the safe. He yelled I was counting too slow. He chased me out and told me, "You better learn to walk on water like Jesus. Get the fuck out of here."
Whose job was it to count?
Security. I asked the crew to take me to land, but it was a hurricane or something. I hid on the 3rd floor.
Who spoke to you?
Kim. She tried to console me and said, "Don't worry about it." I saw Puff coming toward me. I ran and hid in the crew cabin.
Did the crew take you to land in a tender boat?
Yes, but then they got a call I had to come back.
Were you able to leave the country?
No, my passport was on the boat. Puff's staff had it.
Did you go back to the boat?
Yeah, I was told to get in the car, to go on the plane to Vegas with Puff.
In the car, could you hear Puff's call?
He was telling his chief of staff I needed to be suspended, making up a story. I didn't get to finish. He yelled, "Shut the fuck up."
You left Mr. Combs' companies in 2017?
Yes, I spoke with Brian Offit. We were editing the Bad Boy documentary. I was producing that.
What did Brian tell me?
That Mr. Combs wanted to end Revolt Films. The company was going away.
How did you feel?
I think I saw snot coming out of my nose for a while. I was worried. I had been told Revolt Films was the only company that had made money that year.
How did you feel?
That I had done something wrong.
What did Brian Offit say?
That they would work out severance. But it was the holidays.
Did you speak to anyone else?
KK, I had a little bit of time to horrifically process what had happened. KK said, "You're still working on the documentary."
Did you?
Yes, until March or April.
What did you do after it?
Cried myself to sleep. I ignored all the calls.
Did you have conversations with Cassie after?
I could never tell who was with or without Puff, so I didn't respond. KK said Puff couldn't believe I would go against him. I had gotten an employment attorney. KK said Puff couldn't believe it.
Did you get paid?
After 9 months, my attorney proposed a mediation. They asked for like $10 million.
Who came up with that figure?
My lawyers.
Did you bring up the violent incidents?
A few of them. I feel that I was doing something horrible. I was breaking the idea of confidentiality, telling secrets. I felt wrong and shameful.
Did you bring up the sexual assaults?
Oh no, I was going to die with that.
How much did you receive?
$200,000. My lawyers got that much too.
What was it for?
Bonuses I hadn't been paid and out of pocket.
Would you return the money to have this never have happened?
At this moment, there was an objection, and the judge overruled.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you have any other lawsuits against Mr. Combs?
No.
Did you contact Mr. Combs again?
When Kim died, and what Andre Harold died.
Did you tell him you loved him in these messages?
Yes, that's how I would speak to him.
Are you aware of Cassie's lawsuit?
Yes, November 2023.
Have you spoken with Cassie since the suit?
Yes, we talk a lot, then not. We both hide from our phones in the depression thing. Then a few days ago, just personal stuff and I love yous.
Did you speak about your testimonies?
Oh no.
After the suit in November 2023, did anyone contact you?
Yes, D-Rock. He was like my big brother.
He said, "How are you?" What did you respose?
D-Rock!
Why all the exclamation points?
Because I love exclamation points and D-Rock. I understood R-Dog was no longer with Puff. He and his wife had a restaurant in the Poconos.
He wrote, "I'm about to call you." What date?
November 30th, 2023.
Did D-Rock call you?
Yes.
What happened on that call?
At this time, there was an objection, and the judge advised to ask again.
What did he say?
At this time, there was an objection, and the judge overruled.
He started with personal stuff. Then he said, "The news is crazy. It wasn't like that. It was normal fighting."
Was it?
Absolutely not, D-Rock said. Puff misses you. He implied everyone agreed.
Where did D-Rock say he was?
That he just landed in Miami. He was going to be at Puff's. He was going to take care of Christian. D-Rock said, "Maybe you could say something."
How did you respond?
I pretended I'd talk to Puffy.
Did you want to?
No, I was scared. He called me right after D-Rock.
How did you react?
I threw my phone behind the couch and ran out.
Why?
It was just so triggering.
Did you hear from D-Rock again?
Yes.
What did D-Rock write?
That your boy doesn't want you to do anything, just to talk. I didn't want to. I just wanted it to go away.
What then did D-Rock write to you?
He wrote, "I can't believe you're not hitting me back." It was February 22nd, 2024. I knew he wouldn't stop. So I wrote back, I was scuba diving all day and didn't have my phone on the boat.
Was that true?
No, I told D-Rock I called Puff, but there was no answer. I wanted to play neutral.
D-Rock asked, "How can I send you something?" What did you think he meant?
Money. I said no, I'm always ready to help y'all out.
He wrote, I'm allowed to send my sister a gift. Did he?
No.
What did you think D-Rock was trying to do?
Find out for Puff if I was a threat.
Did Mr. Combs text you in February 2024?
Yes, he said, call me when you have 10 minutes, love.
And this one, Feb 7, 2024?
He said, I need my memory jogged.
Did you respond?
No, I didn't want anything to do with him. He was the person I was traumatized by. I knew that this was a front.
Was this the last message?
I think so. I got some...
At this time, there was an objection and the judge sustained.
Do you work now?
No, I suffer from complex PTSD.
At this moment, the judge asked for a sidebar.
What are your symptoms?
Misinterpreting emails. Someone calls my name from across the room. All the feelings of getting in trouble come flooding back. I triple guess myself.
Who caused it?
Puff.
At this moment, the cross-examination begins with Brian Steele. Because of Sean Combs, you suffer a great deal, right?
Right.
Just seeing him call your number made you through your phone, true?
True.
He made you do things that are unthinkable.
Yes.
Making you sleep in a room with a lock and coming in and violating you in the most unthinkable way, true?
True.
You said that Sean Combs' conduct was the worst thing that ever happened to you, right?
Yes.
Look at the notebook. Mia, this is a social media post by you in 2013.
Yes.
It's your person account? This is what you're doing?
Yes, my personal account.
You wrote, this is what we do when you are not around. I am Diddy Chirac, right?
Yes.
You tagged him years after you say he raped you?
Yes.
This is July 4th, 2013. Whose hands are those?
Cass and me.
You wrote rich as fuck and CC. Who is CC?
Cass.
What does CC stand for?
It's just a nickname.
Have you heard Cassie Combs?
Oh, that makes sense.
Here you say he got coffee for you, though, in Forbes' list.
Yes.
You say he made you take drugs against you will at Burning Man, but you post about it.
Right.
You posted a picture with him, a man terrorizing you?
Yes.
And this video depicting Mr. Combs as doctor delivering your baby?
It was a funny video. I was proud to be in it.
Mr. Combs' birthday is significant to you, too. You did 2 shots with him, right?
Yes.
Alcohol overcame you, right?
Yes.
You believe you were drugged?
I didn't say that.
A person you really don't know put his mouth on your mouth without your permission, right?
Yes.
His hands up your dress and onto your person, remember that? It was paralyzing?
Yes.
You wake up in a chair, you told the jury that?
I did.
But this message, and this one, another same-day posting, the anniversary of you being sexually assaulted by Sean Combs according to your testimony?
I don't celebrate it as the anniversary of that, but his birthday.
What did you write?
Thank you for giving me an extended family for life. You're funny. I love you.
You're in a tutu next to Mr. Combs, right?
Yes.
He's holding his private part in his hand?
I guess so.
You were proud of Mr. Sean Combs?
Of course you'd post the great times.
You wrote, extended family for life. You are forever one of my great fans. This about the man who traumatized you?
I wrote that.
Who is your mentor and brother you are writing about?
Puff.
You did a collage. A lot of them are you and Mr. Combs. You picked out the thumbnails, right?
Right.
What did you write?
Who let me have my hair like that?
You are with Mr. Combs, right?
Yes.
Here you say, look, Ma, I'm in a billboard in Times Square, right?
It's a play on My Name is in Lights.
And this photo?
Me and Cass going to Istanbul.
Did Mr. Combs have to approve both of you going on that trip?
Absolutely.
This photo?
We are in the Sprinter van on the way to Cass's club appearance.
Where are you in this one?
The W Hotel in Istanbul.
What did you write here?
About Muhammad Ali's birthday with Puff. I took the photo.
You took one photo?
I'm sure I took multiple, but this was the best one.
This is November 4th, 5 years after you were sexually assaulted.
Yes.
What did you write?
Thank you for being my friend. Hashtag happy birthday, Diddy. Hashtag I'm so hot, I'm throwing panties at myself.
And you have Mr. Combs shirtless in 2 of the pictures?
He's always shirtless.
Mia, you have said you were sexually assaulted so many times you can't remember.
At this time, there was an objection, and the judge sustained.
Have you met with the prosecutors?
Yes.
More than 27 times?
I don't know the number.
Do you remember telling you don't remember how many times you were sexually assaulted?
I don't know if I phrased it that way.
This has ruined you, right? You are broken, yes?
The sexual abuse was part of the way he ruined me, yes.
You wrote, thank you for being the good kind of crazy, inspiring me every day.
I don't think people wrote bad stuff about their life on Instagram back then.
Why'd you promote it?
It was my job to promote. It was a cycle of ups and downs. When he was calling me his best friend, I wasn't afraid of him.
You weren't afraid of the man who stole your innocence?
At this time, there was an objection, and the judge overruled.
You have family?
Parents, a sister.
And friends?
At this time, the legal team asked for the time frame.
When you posted this, you still had friend?
I had no sounding board. I had to get permission to go to my grandfather's funeral.
The jury was an email with D-Rock. You could express yourself, right?
I reached out to him.
What's this?
My friends at Funny or Die, I'm in the video.
What did you write?
You know you are a celebrity when you are spraying champagne at Funny or Die.
What is this?
My birthday post for Justin, Puff's son.
And this one?
C-Rock promo, ##.
You are in it with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Do you ever say anything that Mr. Combs violated you?
Never.
Here?
Puff and Jimmy Iovine, legends.
He's traumatized you?
Yes.
You wrote?
Watch Puff tonight on Fuse today. I convinced him to make a door on his TV set and call it the Diddy doors.
You post a picture of the person who has ruined your life?
And my boss.
Who made you post this?
No one.
How do you forget about waking up with a man on top having his way with you?
I was in fear of upsetting him, the moments other than when we were best friends.
How are you best friends with a man you say raped you?
Ask my therapist.
How are you best friends with a man you say raped you?
Fuck off, patron, with a photo of Puff dancing with his tequila.
And in this photo, Mr. Combs is close to you?
Yes.
You are producing the show?
Funny or Die did it, but I was getting producer credits.
What is the Breakfast Club?
The name of our camp, Puff's friends group still partying at breakfast. I was invited in once.
This message from South Africa, you pounded #tagged this Diddy fan club?
Yes, it was run by a girl who shamelessly promoted Puff. She was so sweet.
He supposedly drugged and raped you on his birthday, November 4th. How did you not mark that?
I wanted to forget it. I pushed it down.
Are you finished?
Yes.
You put aside, you say you saw Mr. Combs abuse your sister, your best friend, Cassie? You put it aside and post this?
Yes.
You wrote this?
Puff at iHeart.
What are you doing here?
Promoting Puff's appearance on Blackish. It's a comedy show.
Were you aware of the Me Too movement? That was a great movement.
Yes.
What are these?
Me and Puff at Burning Man, then on Blackish.
You loved Ms. Ventura? You meant every word on your social media account?
I didn't mean every word on my account, but I do love Cass.
What's this?
A pop-up shop for D-Rock's brand, Invisible Bully.
You promoted Mr. Combs?
Yes.
You're saying this is not the way you felt?
At this time, there was an objection from the legal team for argumentative, and the judge sustained.
How about the you are the best unicorn rock star alien?
I was trying to say it unique.
Who are the people in this photo?
Mama Combs, Christian, D-Rock, Fahim Tron.
You worked through March of 2017.
It was confusing.
On December 6th, 2016, you were notified?
I was getting mixed messages.
What was this?
I was promoting the Bad Boy reunion tour. I was doing the documentary on.
I'm going to show you something. DX 1700.
I remember this.
You did this?
It was nice of me.
You made this and give it to Mr. Combs? What did you write at the top?
Puff, sometimes life goes by at catastrophic speed. I hope on this day, I hope you can sit back and consider, I made this book of articles from 1991 to now.
Did you mean those words?
Yes, he'd said to me, I used to look at the world the way you do, but now that I've done everything, it was sad.
The man you say has ruined your life?
I can tell you what my therapist has said.
How could you do this?
It's called psychological abuse. No one did anything.
What could be more terrible?
At this time, there was an objection from the legal team, and the judge sustained.
Where is it that you confronted him and said, you have violated me sexually or otherwise, and he said, I need your help?
At this time, there was an objection from the legal team, and the judge overruled.
After St. Bart's, I confronted him about his behavior, not the other thing.
You told Cassie she's a superstar and should get the money?
I don't remember that.
Aren't you lying about Mr. Combs's misbehavior?
I have not lied to anyone at all.
Isn't it true it did not happen as many times as you just said?
Everything I said in this courtroom is true.
Why did you make him the scrapbook?
You could talk to an expert about sexual assault.
Why did you make him the scrapbook? Mia, let me ask you. How did you make this scrapbook?
I researched and reached out for archives.
Archives in a library?
In his company.
But you did all the work?
I did.
Did you make Mr. Combs a birthday video?
I put one together. I asked people if they wanted to send in a video.
I want to ask you about last 4 digits.
At this time, there was an objection from the legal team, and the judge asked her if she recognizes her number.
I do.
Let's read these messages. I'll be KK.
My life is over. I might as well.
Call me back or I'm calling your parents.
I'm so sorry. I'm with Laura Gomez.
I'm not going to say it. Tell you. You are.
The pain hurts so bad.
Who is Laura Gomez?
She was an HR at Combs Enterprises.
You start. I'm going to call myself. My life is over.
Yes.
You could have quit.
I didn't see it that way.
Why?
There's a pretty long psychological explanation. I was around them 24 hours a day. This is all I knew.
Why weren't you happy to be severed? Isn't this great?
Not then.
At this time, there were discussions of letting the jury go for the weekend, and Mia was told by the judge that Monday she will return.